CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Habshan. I'm back with another video, and this quote is meant for you. Yeah, you. Don't be perfect, just keep getting better. I'm gonna say that one more time. Don't be perfect, just keep getting better. And that's by Frank Peretti. Excuse me. So shout out to you, Frank. Meaning, refrain from seeking to be perfect. Instead, seek to be whole. Seek to be the best you that you can be. Being perfect would imply that one is flawless, and as humans we have imperfections. Thus, fall in love with yours. Being perfect would imply that one doesn't make mistakes, and as humans we make mistakes. Thus embrace the mistakes you make and learn from them. At the end of the day, as humans we were never born perfect. Thus it's a fallacy to think one can be perfect. That being said, as humans we have endless room for improvement. Thus choose growth over comfort. In other words, be better than who you were yesterday. If not you, who then? If not you, who will? Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, I'd like to just say this in closing. Basically, on top of what I already had to share with you, right, with what I get from this quote, I don't know about you, but I feel like just trying to be perfect, even just consistently, drives you nuts. Because when you're trying to be perfect, right, you're seeking an outcome to have no errors, no mistakes. It's just flawless. That's the word that I was thinking about, my fault. Looking for flawless. Again, it's a fallacy to think that as humans we can just be perfect. We are bound to make mistakes. For someone to have a mindset to be straightforward and be like, no, this outcome has to be the way I want it to be, and if it doesn't, like I said, it drives you nuts. Just like, for instance, if you have OCD and something isn't the way that you want it to be, it doesn't appear a certain way, right? That can be annoying. It can be frustrating. It can cause and create anxiety out of thin air, literally. Unnecessary stress. However, when you're just trying to get better, when you're trying to just be better, be the best you that you can be, right? When you do have a mistake that happens, when a mistake occurs, instead of looking at it and be like, well, damn, that's an L straight up because it's not the way that I want it to be. Damn, I made a mistake. Instead of even having that type of mindset, when you accept it for what it truly is, you can realize, okay, what can I take away from this so I don't make the same mistake again? So I don't make the same mistake twice. That's you in itself choosing to prioritize progress over perfection. That's you being like, okay, let me apply what I learned from this mistake so I can propel forward, so I can progress. That's you being better. And the crazy thing is about this quote is it says, don't be perfect, just keep getting better. It's crazy, but it's true. You can be better than who you were yesterday, meaning you can be better and keep on getting better on a daily basis. You're in competition with yourself. You're not in competition with others. You know, so what others do, whatever outcome that others can make that might appear perfect doesn't faze you, doesn't distract you, doesn't have you feel like, well, I have to be like, no, you're just progressing. You're trying to be better than who you were just yesterday in that sense. Does that make sense? So that's pretty much it that I get from that quote from Frank. All right, so if necessary, right? No one's perfect, so I just made a mistake right there. There's an example. Just saying. Anyways, if necessary, rewind back to the quote. All right, define it in your own way, what Frank's trying to say, and just apply it to your day. Apply it to today. Apply it moving forward, and I guarantee you, instead of having that type of mindset of just trying to have things appear perfect, let alone the outcome to become perfect, when you're just trying to progress forward, you know, things would flow a whole lot more fluidly, if that makes sense. Like, things naturally flow better, right? You're not stressing yourself out unnecessarily. You're not going to be irritable 24/7. If you make a mistake, you're not going to be frustrated. You're just going to be like, okay, what can I do so this mistake doesn't happen again? What can I learn from? Just even having that type of perspective, that's all about growth. That defines growth in itself. Perfect, when you think about the word perfect, when I think about the word perfect, I think about, okay, it's perfect. There's no need for change, no need for fine tuning. As is, the way it is, it's just like the word. The word itself is just crazy, perfect. You feel me? So that being said, yeah, shout out to Frank for that quote. I think that's something that I feel like at a young age, just to even have that type of mindset, to be like, okay, things don't have to be perfect. As humans, we do make mistakes, but I can get better. I think that's just necessary for the youth especially. So shout out to Frank for that quote. just keep getting better, all right? With that being said, if necessary, like I said, rewind back to quote, apply it to yourself, and just keep getting better on a daily basis, all right? Not just here and there, once a week, once a month, no, on a daily basis. And guess what? You have it in you to do so. With that being said, it's your boy CEO Hobson. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.